So I have a confession to make. I'm kind of a big Justin Bieber fan. Judge me if you will. I know I'm older than his primary market, but I like him. I like his music. I think he's adorable. Anyway, so when I heard that he was coming out with a nail polish collection, I was like, oh my gosh, it's going to be so gimmicky. It's just going to be, you know, these ugly pinks, just so, you know, because he wants his teen fans to buy it. But I was pleasantly surprised, so I figured I'm going to do a review on them. It's kind of difficult to do a nail polish review on video just because, well, my editing software is not really that great. So I'm going to talk about the polish and then show swatches. You have to kind of forgive me for my swatches. It was my first time. We don't have any good natural light outside right now because we're going through like this crazy snow thing, and my nails are really little. But I did my best. So hopefully I like depicted the polishes correctly. But I'm going to talk about each one and then show a couple pictures, etc., etc. Okay, so the first one I'm going to talk about is actually my least favorite of the bunch and my favorite polish name. It's Step to the Beat of My Heart, and it's one of those polishes that this brand Nicole by OPI does a lot, where it has the little hearts suspended in the clear polish with glitter, and I'm not a fan of these at all. I find that it takes way too much work. It's too hard to get like each heart how you want it. They have a few in their permanent line, and I've never had any interest in buying them. But I like the name, Step to the Beat of My Heart. I don't know if my camera is going to focus on this. I think it'd make a cute top coat if you didn't get any of the hearts in it, because it does have these pretty pieces of glitter that are suspended in there, and honestly, I just painted over my nails just fine, and no, I didn't get a single heart. I had to really try hard to get any of the hearts on the brush, and even then it was too hard to stick it on the nail. I just was not a fan of this one, but I mean, it's cute, I guess. Like, Leisha did a nail of the day on her blog. I'll link to it obviously in the description, and she said she would rather just buy like little hearts from a craft store and stick it on with like a nail art pen. I would recommend doing the same thing. It was not worth the effort for me. But that one is Step to the Beat of My Heart. Okay, so the next one I'm going to review is one of my favorite ones. It's my Give Me the First Dance. And these are all like Justin Bieber gimmicky titles. I think they're cute, whatever. It's a pretty silver foil. It reminds me a lot of the silver foil that Orly came out with last year. It was pretty much opaque in 2 coats. I didn't have any problems with it. I really like this one. It was one of my favorites. And something else that I want to mention is that they changed their brushes, and I love it. I love the big brushes, like the perfect stroke brushes. And I'll show you. Wipe off all that. You can see that it's wider, so it's supposed to cover your whole nail in one stroke. It doesn't really, but I love the new brushes. They remind me of the Rimmel ones. The Sally Hansen Insta-Dry brushes that people seem to either love or hate, I love. I think it's so much easier to paint your nails with them. I have a hard time painting my nails with the tiny little brushes. But so this one is Give Me the First Dance, one of my favorites, very pretty. The next one I'm going to talk about is probably another one of my least favorites, but I love the name. Prized Possession Purple. Okay, so Prized Possession Purple is not unique at all. It's just a regular purple. has a sheen to it. It's pretty, but I don't know, I feel like I've seen these kinds of purples a lot lately. You could probably find a dupe through a drugstore brand for like $4 or less. The name is cute. I probably, had I not wanted to buy the whole collection, I probably would have passed it up because I do have a lot of purple nail polishes that I like better than this one. This one I love. It's called One Less Lonely Glitter. Come on, it's a cute name. And it's a purple glitter. I was worried because I thought it would be better as a top coat, but with 3 coats it was pretty opaque on my nail. Oops, something just fell. I really like this glitter a lot, as it's just really sparkly when the light hits it. It's beautiful. It's probably one of my other favorites of the collection, which is surprising because I don't really like glitters. So yeah, again, this is One Less Lonely Glitter. Next is another one that I like, but it seems like everyone is coming out with this color lately. My Lifesaver. And it's a pretty bluish green cream. Just looking at it, it reminds me a lot of China Glaze's For Audrey, which is a permanent color. I don't know where mine is right now, otherwise I would have swatched dupe for you, but I'm pretty positive they're close enough that you might not need both. Again, I don't have For Audrey in front of me, so I can't say for sure, but I do like this one a lot. It did, you'll see in the swatches, it gave me some problems swatching it. It bubbled on my nails a lot. I don't know if it's because I've been doing, it was one of the last swatches I did, and I didn't know if it was because my nails, because it kept taking the nail polish off, and if my nails were just irritated. But I noticed it a lot because it's a cream, so they tend to kind of highlight your imperfections on your nails. I only used 2 coats in the swatch, and it was pretty opaque. I do like this color. It's not particularly unique, but it is a pretty color, so if you don't have For Audrey or any of the other ones that are similar to it, like Essie Mint Candy Apple, then I would pick up this one. So I do like this one. Next is OMB, which I'm assuming is supposed to mean Oh My Bieber. And it's a pretty red. It's, again, it's not unique. I find it pretty difficult to have unique like red polishes, but it does have a nice almost foil effect to it, so it's definitely shimmery. It's pretty, I'll give you that. This is probably one of the worst swatches because it was the last one that I swatched, so I was not careful at all. I got it all over my cuticle and everything, and I didn't want to bother like trying to clean it up on Photoshop, so I figured whatever, you guys would forgive me for it. So yeah, OMB, not one of my favorites because it's not really that unique, but it is a pretty color, so if you are kind of starting to build up your red collection, then I would, look into it. Obviously, I know there are people that like hate Justin Bieber, so they're not even going to think about looking at this collection, but I think if you like nail polish, you should. It's worth checking out. So this one is one of the better, more unique polishes. It's called Me Plus Blue, and it's super pretty. It's blue. There's holographic glitter in it. I don't know if you can see if my camera's picking it up. You can definitely see it in one of the swatches that I'm going to put after. I picked one of the swatches that was blurry just so you could see. It does have holographic glitter in it, and it's really pretty. It was very opaque. 2 coats was fine. I found this one messy. I don't usually gravitate towards blue nail polishes of this color. I like dark blue or like light blue. I don't like this medium blue, but the hollow glitter is really pretty. It was very appealing to me. So Me Plus Blue, definitely one of my favorites of the collections because it was definitely more unique. Okay, so if I'm going to recommend 3 polishes to you, I would recommend Me Plus Blue, One Less Lonely Glitter, and Give Me the First Dance. If I was going to say to skip 2 polishes, it would definitely be Step to the Beat of My Heart and Prized Possession Purple, because both of them are dupable, not really that exciting. And if you just don't really care, these are ones that I'm not like a huge fan of, but they weren't terrible, which is OMB and my Lifesaver. They're both pretty polishes, but they're not my favorite. So yeah, that's my review. Let me know if you guys liked it. If I know, constructive criticism please, not like this video was so crappy. I'm definitely going to do a review of the next set that comes out. I'm not sure when, but these should be available now. I said February in Walmart, so check it out. Let me know if you like them, which ones you got, and thank you.